We begin tonight in Los Angeles, where U.S. Marines are standing guard in an American city. That's not been seen in more than 30 years. Their mission, to protect downtown federal buildings. The imposed city curfew has kept things calm in the protest zone, but the president's immigration crackdown is quickening across the country, and it's not just criminals being targeted. CBS's Camilo Montoya-Galvez reports.
Several hundred Marines arrived in Los Angeles to protect federal property and agents as part of President Trump's aggressive response to protests over his escalating immigration crackdown. Government data obtained by CBS News shows ICE was holding more than 56,000 detainees nationwide on Friday morning, a record high. Nancy Chirinos Medina's husband, Randall, is one of them.
Fue una decisión muy difícil.
She says her family fled gangs in Honduras and crossed the U.S.-Mexico border illegally in 2021, hoping to request asylum. Their asylum request was initially denied but remains under appeal. Chirinos Medina says her family has complied with the immigration process over the past 4 years.
Siempre fuimos puntuales en todas las citas durante todo este tiempo.
You always attended those hearings or check-in appointments.
So when ICE instructed them to check in last week, they went to the agency's office in Los Angeles, despite their reservations.
But you still went. Why?
Lo hablamos bastante con mi esposo, porque no somos delincuentes.
You did not want to hide. You did not want to be on the run. You're saying you came here to work, not to commit crimes.
No venimos a este país a estarnos escondiendo, sino que a ser libres.
Their fears came true when ICE arrested those it told to check in.
One of the officials tells your husband that he has to say goodbye to you and the children because he's not going to see his family again.
Sí.
Her husband was detained, but she said she and her 2 children were allowed to leave because her toddler is a U.S. citizen. She's also pregnant. She tried not to cry, but her son noticed something was wrong.
Ahí él supo que su papá ya no iba a salir. Es muy difícil.
While his lawyers say he has no criminal record, Nancy's husband remains in ICE custody. A federal court has blocked his deportation for now.
Do you feel deceived, betrayed?
Sí.
Camilo, what other indications have you picked up in your reporting that the administration is going to be going after these people who are not criminals?
John, President Trump's dramatic and sweeping crackdown on illegal immigration is extending well beyond the dangerous individuals that his administration promised to target. We have seen an increase, for example, in worksite operations across the U.S., targeting workers who are in the country illegally, John, but who lack a criminal record. The Department of Homeland Security said today that it is also exploring that initiative to potentially target immigrants who are in the country illegally and are enrolled in healthcare coverage offered by certain states. There is concern that that information could be used for immigration enforcement purposes. And finally, the Department of Homeland Security, John, is notifying hundreds of thousands of people from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela that they must self-deport now or face arrest and forcible deportation. John?
Camilo Montoya-Galvez for us in Los Angeles. Thank you, Camilo.